Why is our YouTube events geocaching on hold? That's not good. Why the hell is my channel on hold? What the hell does that mean?
Oh, I forgot my coffee. I have to have coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so confused. What'd I do? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome everybody who's sorry, just going a little early today just to make sure everything is live and working and everybody's happy. Looks like everybody. Hey, if you're watching, let me know how you're watching from. So I know everything is working. Anybody from Facebook, anybody from YouTube, let me know real quick in the chat room, will you please? Tell me so I can see everything's working okay. Before we go live. I'm getting sick, man. Slowly. So it's slowly coming on. Jesse's pissed. You're supposed to be away this weekend. And I'm like just getting sick. I can feel it.
Ooh, we got everybody on.
I'm seeing nobody coming in through the oh man, that's because I'm in private chat. Jesus, man.
No, there's nothing coming in there. You might need to open your separate.
Usually I don't have to.
But I have nothing coming in on StreamYard's comments, but
No, that's weird.
I have Restream chat open and I can see everything there.
Shoot, that's annoying. Oh, come on.
Ooh.
What are you wooing?
Call-in Studio has made some excellent changes again.
Okay. Make sure everything's working here. Everything's online. This chat is ready to display. I can't see messages for anything. So I'm like, you guys are gonna have to talk with me because I can't see anything here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any live comments coming in either.
Do you have the separate chat app?
No.
I don't have the chat app, but I see that we got 7 people on on YouTube and 3 on Facebook.
That's
there's a couple messages. Okay.
I didn't get anything coming in. Wait. Oh, there you go.
On Restream.
Geocaching Dead. What's up, folks? I got it from Detroit. Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, both are working. It's slowly coming in. I think the chat's different. That's what it is. I think the chat's they updated the chat.
Mm-hmm.
The web version of the chat is different than what it was. I'll pull that over here.
They broke it.
Here. All right, guys, we're gonna start in just a second here.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee.
Better hurry up. Cash your coffee, guys. You got anything to talk about? Give us a call, 808-468-7924. Let's hear about what you guys have been doing the past month since the last time we've had a show here. Come on, kids. Give us a call. Is anybody going caching? I will be on your porch tomorrow. Hey, Jim, you're going to be on my porch tomorrow? I'm going to be at work tomorrow. Come on, man. Say hello to my porch. Careful, my kids will be home. So don't be a stranger danger, Jim. At least definitely one kid will be home. Oh, no, he might not even be home. Maybe he might be out. But there's a chance. So come on, Jess. There's my alarm. I don't know where my phone is. There we go. All right, Jess, you're still not there. You were just there a second ago.
Coffee and water.
Just in case.
Just in case. All right, guys. Let's go live here. It's time to go live. All right, guys. Everybody ready? I'm pushing record on the Zoom. We are recording. Officially. Audio anyway. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Birch. We have Short and It's Mending the Phones. And please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Jazz427.
Howdy, y'all. And who's this Chaz guy that people keep mistaking me for?
We're going to find out because tonight's episode is 584, recorded live on October 9th, 2019. And it is the October Cacher Coffee Show. Phone lines are open, so give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. So, Chad.
Uh-huh.
Sir Chaz. Before we get into our show here, we got to talk about Patreon here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, costs a lot of money to make this podcast work. Really could use your help. We've crossed the 70 mark, Chad, on subscribers.
Awesome.
Who know what it's like to be on the other side, to enjoy everything on the other side, to know the goodies, to know all the audio, all the video on the other side of the paywall. People who knuckle up to the bar and say, yes, I want to help. I want to help you pay for this because the people who pay for this, sure, you get this podcast free. It's no charge, right? And anybody can be a freeloader, and anybody can say, yeah, I'm not gonna pay for it. I get something out of it, but I'm not gonna pay. But certain people knuckle up to the bar and say, hey, you know what? I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to throw you a little bit of a bone here. I'm going to throw you a little cash. And we appreciate those people, and we recognize them when they do. Much like B-Mars 7391 out of Payson, Utah. Chad, gold star, pal. Gold star.
Awesome.
Love those guys.
Love
Thank
them.
you so much, B-Mars. Appreciate it so much. Hey, how about Geocacher Ken out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Chad?
Wow.
How about that? He's a blogger too.
Cool.
Yeah,
well, that's up there.
So these guys knocked us over the 70 mark. So guys, we appreciate it so much. Welcome to the other side. Hope you enjoy everything on the other side. So much more to come this year and next. Hey, if you want to become a subscriber and see everything over there, over 40 things over there already, you give us a call, patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
All right. Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Hey, Chad, I'm not going to lie. You kind of sound like crap.
Well, I got in to my house about 12:45 a.m., which means my body was at 3:45 a.m. and I had to get up early because I had an early morning meeting. So, yeah, I am exhausted.
Jesse and I have learned to take that next day off of work. It's the best thing you could do ever in history.
Definitely.
You take that next day off.
Yeah, I already had a week and a day off. I was like, I can't.
You got
have
that
much
one
more
day, man. Oh, let me finish this. And tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook's designed for the micro containers of the present and future, Chad. Geared towards the height would rather go caching than do cache maintenance. I've hidden a bunch of these already. They're fantastic. They really are. Find them at logwork.com. LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers, written by geocachers with 6 issues a year. FTF offers practical advice, instant tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company, Chad. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like us, geocachers. At Maxhead's Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxheadsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And well, at least Trexer enjoys my dedication. So he says, thanks for your dedication.
Dedication.
Chaz.
What?
So, in the chat room. Read your chat.
Sorry, I'm focusing on the show notes on our sponsors who give us money.
Yeah, I'll get back there. So, and by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
Jesse, Jim Stark in the chat room says he's going to be on our porch tomorrow.
Awesome. It's kind of scary right now, though.
Yeah, it's all Halloweened out, so enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. Hey, Jim, make sure you take the what?
Take the Jesse trackable, please.
No, you take the Scott.
No, take Jesse trackable.
Jim, if you're a man, you take the Scott trackable.
Only take the Scott trackable if you are going east.
Yeah, Chad, you were here. You know, we have a contest going to get to you.
Yeah, I listened to the show last night on the plane.
Chad, what's the closest big cache to your house?
Closest big cache to my house? It's one of my caches, actually.
Because that's the cache it's got to get into. You can't like travel an hour to get there. It's got to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
let's see here.
We got to try and
let us know, and we'll update the description and the specific cache it needs to get to.
Yes, that's the winner.
How big does it need to be?
Enough to carry a small,
They're the
size of a business card.
Yeah.
Size of a business card. Okay.
Well, keychains. They're keychains.
Oh, keychains. Keychains.
Okay, then GC6THN0. That's Bucks Creek Geo Trail, not a PNG.
Ooh, is that by your house?
That is by my house, and I own the cache.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And finally, by pathtags.com, guys, for all your swag and path tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help to trade or to log tags or to purchase your own personalized path tags. With over 39,000 tags to collect, pathtags.com is everything you need to start your path tag obsession. Visit them at pathtags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com. And Chad, guess what? I updated the site this weekend, so now you can find links to all our sponsors on our website and in our show notes.
Awesome.
I updated our sponsors now, like pretty on our website. If you go to our front page and look at our website, it looks much prettier now. I haven't updated the store. Hey, you know what? 2 shirts, boom, in the store right now. Brand new shirts in the store. Patrons, guess what? You guys know the drill. You're a patron. You get our shirts for virtually free. You get it for cost. I make nothing. We make nothing on these shirts because that's what we do for you guys. You become a patron, you get shirts for dirt cheap. So cheap. So one more reason to become a patron. But you know what? New stuff in the store. Site's been updated and refreshed. It's kind of nice. We've been busy. Jesse and I were busy last weekend.
Yes, we were.
Right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So moving along, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cash or Coffee. Chad, do you have a coffee? I have my coffee right here. There you go.
I've got my coffee
I can't even see.
with a very, very nice looking logo on the front.
Oh, yeah. See, that's me.
Jesse's got that one on there too.
Yep, you can get it in the store.
It is available in the store. Yes, it is. Patrons for cost. Chad, it's Cash or Coffee. It's October already.
Oh, yeah.
October already. Just getting cold. Chad, this morning in Chicago, it was like 47 degrees out. Look, I have like a long sleeve shirt underneath my t-shirt here.
I've had sweaters out for like 2 weeks.
Wow. It was in the 90s and high humidity in Georgia. So a little bit cooler back here, but not that much.
So let's so let me get my ancillary stuff out of the way before we obviously probably the majority of the time is gonna be the Georgia mega. So this weekend, Chad, International Earth Cache Day. Jesse, it's International Earth Cache Day this weekend. You want to go away? Do you have an Earth Cache planned out for us?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm sorry for doubting you. It's this weekend, Earth Cache Day 2019. Get an Earth Cache October 12th through the 13th and get a souvenir, Chad.
Mm-hmm. Got one planned out myself.
How was the show, by the way? You said you listened to it on the plane. What'd you think of it?
It was pretty good. You know, I didn't realize Keith was actually from Port Aransas. That's where I actually met him the first time at a Texas Challenge event.
Was it weird to hear the show and you not be on it?
It was a little weird. It was a little weird. I wanted to ask some questions and stuff, and it's like, I can't do that.
What is it? I'm looking for an Earth cache now, Jess. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's definitely right. You know, there's really only two ways off that island. You either got to wait for the ferry on the north end, or you got to drive down south to Corpus.
The Corpus?
Corpus Christi.
Oh, yeah, of course. So if you want an Earth cache, guys, this is the weekend to get it. If you want that
Shiny.
the souvenir, the shiny souvenir.
The shiny.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Chad, the mega event. Before I talk to you, though, we got a call here. So we have got, I'm going to bring in GSM times 2 out of California. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are y'all doing? Hey, Chaz, how are you doing?
How you doing, Scott?
Did you see him there, Chad?
I am.
Yes, I
Can
did.
you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just at Going Caching. I ran into Chaz for the second time. I ran into him one time on a bridge in Sacramento, and we were squirting water at everybody. But
Yep.
yeah, that was pretty cool. And we ran into him and got the path tag because I called him Chaz. I didn't yell it out because we were like 2 feet from each other in front of a lamppost. But,
You gotta yell it.
It was cool and fun. Hey, and there's Udak saying hello. Hello, Udak. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And and he wanted me to tell you about the swamp that we went in. Right there at the event, there was a traditional right next to a swamp, and we thought we had to get in, so we took off our shoes, went into the green, yucky water, dug around, came out. My calves looked like something like the swamp man or something like that. It was, and then turned out we didn't need to get wet. It was a tough hike. But,
what was the
we did not get to get wet.
What was the DT?
We had a great time. Chaz, you're going to ask him what he thought of the event. I thought the event was great. It was my first time there. Had heard about it for years, and the way that they integrate the puzzle lovers and the social people is amazing. They really did a great job, and I wasn't going to go back next year, but everything's leaning towards doing it again. So hopefully you guys will get out there. Highly, highly recommend Going Caching. It's amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it very much.
My pleasure. You guys have a great day.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
So we were heading over to that cache when he caught up to me for maybe the second or third time, and he was relaying his adventures with it. I was like, dude, you got to call into the show and tell us about that.
So, Chad, how many people yelled Chad?
Enough to burn me out of my all the the path tags.
Really?
Before the Saturday, before the mega.
Before the mega, you were out of path tags? I gave you 23 path tags.
Yeah, I was out of path tags from Wednesday through Friday. That's with the events and seeing people on the streets and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, burned me out of path tags.
Wow.
You need to send me more.
And did people scream Chaz at you?
Oh yeah, well they didn't get a path tag unless I screamed Chaz. You know, it's like what's that?
Were you recognized?
Oh yeah, both by face and by voice. So, although right now they might not recognize my voice.
Yeah, I've had that where people have pointed to me. Jesse's been there.
Oh yeah.
I know that voice.
I know that voice. The voice.
Right.
No, it's your laugh, Scott.
Oh, it's the laugh. Is that what it is?
Yes, it's the laugh that gets recognized.
Yeah. So, Chad, tell me, how was it? Wait, so did you give away everything else? Everything else is gone?
I gave away everything. So all the stickers, all the Going Caching cards, all the drop cards.
I know that because I've been getting all the emails from the cards over the past few days.
And all but one button. I kept one button for myself.
I would have sent you a button, Chad, if you wanted a button.
Oh. So yeah, that was an awesome mega event. So Going Caching quickly became my favorite mega.
Oh, good.
So,
all right, so tell me about it. Let's hear it. Anybody who's there, give us a call, 808-468-7924. Let me hear your interactions with Chad if you had any. Other than that, let me hear how you liked it. Give us a call. Chad, go ahead.
Well, first I'm going to apologize in advance for not mentioning everyone's names. There are so many people, and I want to give a shout out to everyone who yelled Chaz, and of course give us a call at 808-468-7924. That's 808 got swag, and tell us your going caching story, especially if you yelled Chaz. There's tons of puzzle solving. I went with a group from California, which includes GBs, who's a patron of the show.
You are a patron of the show, absolutely.
Yeah,
I know that name.
One Virginian, Bible Man Rick, who also listens to the show.
I think he's a patron of the show too.
Is he a patron? Okay.
I think so.
So also, I refer to him as Woodburger. So that's our Virginia teens. That's the Virginia term for Sasquatch. So he and his wife put out the Woodburger Geo Tour last year and the Woodburger Geo Trails this year, which just published last month and already has over 1,000 favorite points across 27 caches.
Wow.
And if you complete it, you get this 4-inch geocoin of a Woodburger.
Really?
Really. So,
a geocoin of a Woodburger.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
so what you a little Sasquatch.
Okay. Did you do it?
I didn't get up to Virginia this time, so
Oh,
I want to go. I want to go out there. So I just wanted to plug his Geo Trail.
Oh, okay.
A bit. It's according to the people with all those favorite points, it's a great Geo Trail.
Oh, good. Oh, fair enough.
So went out caching with Bounce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got a coin, or he said Chaz, of course, and then
did he say Chaz or did he scream Chaz?
He screamed Chaz.
Okay, as loud as he could.
I think he can scream louder than that. Personally, he looks like he can scream louder than that, but it was good enough. So cache with Goblin Dust, who if people don't know, that's the famous creator of Doctor Who, cache out in Oregon and a bunch of other ones.
Yes.
And Gear Guru, who's a lackey from Groundspeak.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, my California crew, Bible Man Rick, Geo Monkey Tiger, and many more.
Tiger?
Yeah, Geo Monkey Tiger. And got a
These
story about him.
Names.
Huh?
My name sucks. These are great names. Geo Monkey Tiger?
Yeah, and he's a cool guy, by the way. So, of course, lots of people yelling Chaz. And like I said, ran out of path tags before the actual mega.
Did you put the cards in the in the caches?
I was handing them out. People were wanting them, so
really?
So I was like, I didn't have any cards left to put in the caches.
Okay. Did you get more cards from? I can't remember the couple's name who ran it.
Yeah, the Waysiders, Andy and Jim.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, because they were supposed to give you like 50, I think.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know I was supposed to get some from them. Okay, I would have went up to them and.
It is what it is. It's okay.
It is
Give them out. They're out.
I gave them out, so people
the
enjoyed it. Plus, our on the back of my card it says Geocaching Podcast. Visit us at geocachingpodcast.com.
Oh no, nice, sweet. Okay, we've got. Hold on, what do we got here? We've got on a boat here out of Ohio.
Ian.
See if I can get him in here. Hello, there we go. Hello, on a boat. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello. You did you see Chad? Well,
I did.
You did.
I did. Yeah. Ironically, we were at dinner, and Shaved Ewok actually noticed him by the back of his shirt at dinner, and being the good sport that Chad is, he entertained our conversation while they were trying to eat dinner. And Chad, I appreciate you for being a good sport.
I can't tell what that is.
So, and I can't remember if it was Shaved Ewok or you that gave me this going caching are not going caching. Midwest Geobash.
That was JD.
Okay.
That was JD. Yeah, that's one of our shot glasses there.
Shot glasses.
You need to tell JD he owes me a path tag. Remind him again.
Okay, I shall tell him that. Yeah, Chad, that was cool. I appreciate you introducing me to everybody that was there. We got plenty of cards out of that, and shared some puzzle notes. And I know JD appreciated the path tag, I'm sure. So that was cool running to your dinner there.
Yep, and I got some more comments about that later down in the show notes, but I can't find them. So there's a lot of show notes I got in here, but yeah, basically we were like, hey, did you get this? Oh, let me kind of show you. This is kind of like the puzzle map, right. And you got to solve all these puzzles in here, and there's 7 puzzles with the coordinates for the captains in there.
Jesse would love that.
And of course,
yes,
there are two that I couldn't figure out. One was the gems, and the other one was the beads. And I'm slapping myself on the forehead on the beads because it was I think it was Shay Dewak told me it was binary, and I was like, oh, geez,
that's your job, really?
It's
that's
my job, and I didn't recognize that.
Jesus.
But they provided us some good information. It's a bit of give and take and sharing information there too. So don't keep everything to yourself. Right. And had a great time working with everyone out there. So.
And Ian, you had fun?
Oh, I had a great time. I enjoyed Chad saying that was his new favorite mega, and I would second that 100% if I wasn't biased, like I am. But it was a great event. I had a great time, and Andy and Jim did a heck of a job, and I got a chance to talk to Andy a bit while I was there, and she's fantastic, and I really appreciate all the work they've done.
Yeah, Andy's great. She really is. Yes.
It was fantastic. We had a great time.
Good friend of the show. Good friend. Absolutely. She really she open armed us into the whole going caching, the podcast. So yeah, she's awesome.
Absolutely.
And no, Chad needs to come out to yours is what he needs to do.
Yeah. I need to get up to the Midwest Geobash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show him a good time.
I would happily take second place, or if you want to be generous, to tie for first place. We could go that route. Whatever's happy. So
yeah, definitely.
Anyway, Chad, I appreciate you though. That was fun running you.
Fun running into you. So, and thanks for the help on the puzzle.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Talk soon. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Hey, Chad. We've got Carrot Killer out of Austin, Texas, on the phone. Hello, Carrot. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Podcast.
Hey. Hello.
Doing well.
What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, just to let you know, tickets are booked, by the way.
Fantastic news.
Chad, we're going to January. Remember how I talked about a couple months ago? Maybe last month. I talked about how I wanted to be warm for my birthday.
Well, going down to Texas, we'll do that.
No, we're going. So Jesse and I decided, we were going to go to Phoenix. Is what we were going to do. We were going to go to Phoenix and then go to. We were going to go to Phoenix. Then we were going to go to Vegas and then tip our feet in California. So we'd get 3 states. Or it was cheaper to go to Texas, where we can, because Jesse, explain to me, you're much better explaining this than I am. Why do we want to go to Texas?
To go see Adam?
In Texas?
Well, aside from seeing Carrot, why else do we want to go to Texas?
Oh, because there's some oldies down there that we want to go get.
Right.
We decided that in 3 easy trips, we can fill our Jasmers. So
right. So 3
this is one of them.
3 out of the 5 we need will be in Texas. 2 of them in Dallas and 1 in Austin. And so we know, hey, I know somebody from Austin. Carrot Killer's in Austin.
So
go ahead.
Okay. When you're in Austin, you have to do Necropolis of Britannia.
Let me finish what I'm
on
saying.
the plan.
So I called up Adam. I said, hey, you got any room? He's like, absolutely. So we're going to go stay with Adam for 2 days. And on my birthday, Chad, we're going to spend the day doing that cache.
Okay. You have to do the final at night, though.
Okay, fair enough.
And just even if you get it done early, go out to dinner or something, and then come back and do the final at night.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, so it's gonna be should be exciting. I don't know who else. I don't know who else listens to this show is from Texas, but yeah, we're gonna be in Texas. The weekend of what's
I'm
January?
sure quite a few.
January
Oh, yeah.
17th. Was it 18th through the 20th? Is that what it is, Jen?
Something like that, yeah. And I think maybe there might be an event. We'll have to figure that
Yeah,
details out.
Adam said he was gonna. Do
Yeah,
it.
we'll get one
We'll
together.
figure that out. So,
So
It's,
yeah.
MLK weekend.
yes.
Yes. So I will finally be warm for my birthday, Chad. First time
Awesome.
ever.
Awesome. I hope no cold fronts come through.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
That'd be like the one weekend everything shuts down.
30 degrees.
Is
So
it
I'm-
already snowing in Chicago?
It is not, but it was 40 degrees this morning. Dude.
This weekend's supposed to be down into the 30s, though.
Yeah, so we're going down south to
I think it was like 87 or 88 today.
brutal. All right, so Adam, I totally hijacked you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You had a comment.
No problem.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So first I'll start off by just bragging on myself and my wife for getting an FTF tonight on a 1.5 mystery. That was
Ooh.
nice.
Nice.
Hey, look at that. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, who solved it?
I solved it
Oh, boy, look at you.
with the assistance of my lovely wife, of course. But, yeah, it wasn't that difficult of a puzzle. Had one minor twist, but I was like, man, this is a 4.5, really?
Really?
And sure enough, we got it. And about,
Awesome.
we're in the car logging it, and somebody pulls up. He's like, you already got it? Yeah.
Yes.
Damn it. And then he just goes and reverse and leaves. I was
You
like,
didn't-
damn.
really? You didn't even sign
Not
it?
even going to sign the cash?
That's
Wow.
It's not worth it now.
that's very weird.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
was
seen
like,
that
man,
before.
that's ridiculous. You drove all the way over here,
I know.
you solved the puzzle, and you're not going to sign it?
That's very weird. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyhow, the real reason I called, I was going to share my going caching story from 2015. And
2015.
why it's so near and dear to my heart.
And is this when you lived there? Because you lived in Georgia for a while, if I remember correctly.
I lived in Georgia for 14 years.
Oh, for a
Wow.
long time. Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So much
Not
easier to
straight, though. I had a 3-year break where I went to Germany, and then I came back.
so but you didn't grow up there, correct? You didn't grow up in Georgia.
No, I grew up in Houston.
Okay. Oh, so you're a Texas boy.
H-Town.
Okay. All right, so go ahead. 2015, going caching. What was the
Anyhow.
what was the theme back in 2015?
2015, I believe it was Roman, and it was like ancient Rome in 2014. 2015,
Oh, yeah.
I think, was just like a medieval theme.
Oh, okay.
Like night.
Really quickly, Chad, what's the theme for next year?
The theme for next year is the Roaring 20s.
Ooh,
So bring your zoot
Flapper.
suit.
zoot suits and flappers. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Adam. Go ahead. 2015. Let me hear it.
Yeah, 2015, I'm going caching for the week, as I tended to do back in those days. And it was the last day. I guess it was the mega. And I got a text telling me that, hey, I really want your path tag. Can you meet up with me? And I was like, yeah, I think we can do that. And it was like a friend of a friend wanting this path tag. And I think I was at lunch with some friends, and I kind of forgot about it, and we went caching for hours. And then later I get a text like, I guess you forgot about me. I'm leaving. And I was like, oh, I'm here. Can I meet you? And sure enough, this person was still on site, and I met up with her. And then today we're married.
Get
Ah,
out of town. Come on.
That
Congratulations.
was the first time that I met my wife.
Get out of town. Really?
yeah, she
Yeah.
was attracted to his path tag, not him.
It's got a carrot running on it. What's like?
So I lured her in.
Jesse's
with my
looking at it.
very
Look at
killer
Jesse's like
path
trying to
tag.
find it.
I don't have. No, I don't have it.
I have it, but I lost it. I think I gave it away. You got to send me another one.
Oh no.
I think I gave it away.
Well,
Let me tell you why. Because I didn't collect path tags until very recently. Like I've never been a path tag guy. So when people gave me path tags, I graciously accepted it, and then I gave it to Cody Dog. So I bet you Cody's got it because he was always a big path tag guy. But now recently I've become a path tag guy, And people who have given me them, I'm like, I don't have yours because I gave it away. So,
Well, I think I have 5 of my own.
well, I think
So
I think I had the one with the carrot running with a knife. Does that sound familiar? Is that one?
yeah,
That's
that was my
something, yeah.
original, and then I did like an updated one of that same one, but with a black background instead of just a black nickel plating,
Yes.
because I thought it looked kind of weird. But
Right. Cool.
yeah, and then I've just done different ones for different events since then.
Well, I will definitely bring you one come January. I will bring you one when I come out there. Hand
Very
deliver.
nice.
I will hand deliver you mine, sir.
Yeah.
So have a path tag waiting for me. I'm hand delivering it mine.
I'll give you the complete
The
carrot
complete
cat
set.
cornucopia. Yeah.
All right. So you met your wife. Wait. So hold on. This is interesting. So was your wife like stalking you? I'm confused. Like.
No, she was a friend of a friend.
Uh-huh. I think
And,
I think we need to talk to your wife. That's what I think we need to talk to. I have way more questions for her.
All right,
than for you.
I'm putting her on right now.
Put her on the phone.
Hey.
Okay, so were you stalking him?
No, I was not stalking him.
You sure?
Um,
It's okay. So obviously you.
no, I
did you
learned who Adam was when I was casting. Well, I'm from Atlanta, and my good friend Wolfing 70 and I were working on counties, and we made what ended up being a pretty epic trip to South Georgia, on our way to the Savannah area. And she kept talking about this guy in South Georgia in the Statesboro area who had all these great Waragos and, a lot of caches down there. And so that's the first time I heard about this guy named Carrot Killer. And he had one in particular. It was the haunted Warago. And we'd never done one before where you had to like drive from stage to stage. And my friend, it was so funny. She's pretty much a badass, but she was really spooked to do this one. And I insisted, no, we got to do it at night the way it's meant to be done. And we didn't finish it because it ends like in a meat packing facility that's deserted, and it was so spooky. But that's the first time we talked to him. We would call him for some of the stages and to kind of help us through. And so anyway, that's the first time I met him. And then I love path tags. I'm very passionate about those, and I always wanted his. So that is truly how we met.
Did you know what he looked like? Did you cyber stalk him a little bit?
No. No, I didn't know what he looked like beforehand at all.
Oh,
I just knew he was a great cacher, and he had some interesting caches, and then just a very cool path tag.
So you were originally
at the time. Well, people thought with his name that he was. I guess it kind of created a bit of mystique about him, but he's a softie when you get to know him.
Go ahead.
So you were originally attracted to his path tag.
That was the first thing.
That was the first
I'm
thing.
a pretty hardcore geocacher, so yeah.
And then him
But I
being
guess
easy on the
one thing that
him
makes
being
us compatible.
easy on the eyes doesn't hurt either, obviously. So.
No, I think he's extremely handsome and cool.
Oh,
So there you go.
that's
But yeah, we
fantastic.
love it that Going Cache. I mean, that was the first place we met, so it has a special significance for us. I mean, it's an amazing event, and we love Texas so much, and this is our home now. But we always have a place in our hearts for Georgia and all of our friends there.
Mhm.
So we were sorry to miss this year for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. That was an interesting.
Always good to talk to you guys. I'm gonna put Adam back on. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So you said something. I'm looking at your notes here. You told a story about geocaching. Oh, so you met your wife at Joey. So your wife. So you met her in 2015. How soon before you got married? Just out of curiosity.
We got married in November 2017.
Oh, okay. Okay, not bad. All right, congratulations.
Yeah,
So you didn't go this year, correct?
didn't go this year or the year before. No.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
We moved here the week of going caching last year.
Oh, you're kidding, really?
So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for calling in, sir, and I will be in touch with you very soon. So
Sounds good.
about what's going on.
Thanks.
All right, we'll talk soon. Talk to you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Chad, so we're going out to Texas in January.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're excited.
Well, enjoy.
It better be warm, or I'll be very pissed off.
It will be. Don't worry.
So, better be. I want like 80s. I want 80s.
It's definitely been that high in January.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so continue your conversation, Chad.
So we one of the first things that we did was we had a parade down Broad Street, which that's Rome's main drag. And so Joshua was out in the lead with some other people, and then Bel Air, which was the crew that I was in, we led all the rest of the crews down. So we were the first crew down, and it was a had a great time and singing and going arg and yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
So if everybody's in the parade, who's watching the parade?
A bunch of bystanders that are like, what in the hell is going on with all these pirates and stuff? I literally had lunch 2 days later, and it's like, well, are you part of those pirates that were marching down the street, having a parade down the street? And he's like, yeah. It's like, explaining about geocaching and stuff. And I think he might be getting into geocaching now. But
it's Rome, Georgia. It's the same place every year. It's
right, but they don't have this is the first time that they've had a parade.
Oh.
So
yeah, but I mean, it's not a very big town, if I hear correctly.
It's not very big. It's big enough, and you'll see a bunch of people running around, but you don't really know what they're doing. And they're not running around town in general in costumes.
Right.
So we're all dressed like pirates there. Usually when they're all dressed up in something, they might be going to like the Civic Center to have their dance, the soiree, or be going to the park where they're hosting the event. And having a play and that kind of stuff, but they're not generally all marching down through town and then having a pub crawl afterwards.
Right.
So a bunch of pirates getting drunk.
Yeah,
that night,
crap faced and trying. So imagine living in this tiny little town, minding your own business, and once a year, Jess, imagine this: once a year, these hooligans come into your town, and
they love it.
Make trails. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, West Bend loves it.
Yeah, it's like West Bend. I mean, they welcome us with open arms. They love when we're there.
Yeah, how much money?
And for somehow they recognize us.
Yeah.
They come with open arms. The lob cache. They want the lob caches in their parts. They want this year we had stamps and treasure chests. And the treasure chests were all but one of them were in businesses. They want you to come in. They're giving you free water and stuff there to keep you cool at the businesses. So yeah, they definitely love the cashers because it brings in money.
Okay, continue.
So at the end of the parade, we ended at the courthouse where the mayor started giving a speech, and it was interrupted by a bunch of scurvy pirates attacking the crew. So yeah, you had a little mini play there with the pirates and stuff. And after that, we kind of all broke up and went to the pub crawl, and which the beer ranged from bilgewater to golden elixir, depending on your taste, of course. So yeah, it was definitely a good time. Then the next morning, things kind of got serious. We're solving the main puzzle map, which I showed you the main puzzle map.
You couldn't solve that beforehand, right?
What's that?
You can't solve that beforehand.
No, let me show you the back of it. So this is normally cut up into 16 cards, so you can kind of tell that those are individual cards. I don't have my individual cards because they wind up going into a box for a drawing later. But I bought this after the show for $2. So normally you're trading. So each little packet that you get has one of these, and a general like a quartermaster gets 6 packets. So you only have 6 of these, and your team, your crew has to get enough of these in order to build this. So you're trading with other people because they need number 1 of 16 and you need number 12 of 16.
Right, sure.
And so you're trading these out, and then you tape it all together, and then you start working the puzzles. So the first night, which was actually the night before the parade, is when we got the cards, and we started swapping and started getting the information together. And yeah, there's a lot of cool puzzles in there, a lot of hidden stuff, and then there's even hidden stuff in the program guide, the pamphlet. Like let's see here, I know there was one that was let's see if Scott can recognize what this is.
Me?
You.
Me. Okay.
Okay.
Can I put something in?
Down here at the bottom.
Let me put you on the main full screen here. Hold on a second. Gay Kate 8-way day zay away. Orthnay. Well, that's Pig Latin, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's Captain Porcus.
Captain Porcus?
Yeah, so that was one of the hidden ones for one of the, and it wasn't one of the captain ones like in the big map, but there were some trick caches, puzzle caches that are out there that you had hints and stuff inside here that you could either solve it through this or you crack a much more difficult cipher that's in the puzzle
right.
online. So yeah.
So who did you see? You see anybody good? Who'd you see?
Did I see anybody good? I saw tons of people there, and they're all going to get mad at me if I forget some of their names. But let's see. Let me think. And I had a short list, and now that page is not. Oh, there it is. So of course, GSMX2 Scott from Ohio, Bounce, my fellow Chad, my fellow hanging Chad. I'm sure he's got that joke before. Coon and Bud, Data.
You saw Coon and Bud, nice.
Yeah, Data Wrangler, Team Gandalf, of course, Shaved Ewok and On a Boat. Memphis Mafia, talked to him a lot about Where I Goes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And Gary from Geocache Talk.
Did you go to the live Geocache Talk?
No, I was otherwise occupied, aka caching. Now, so one of the things that Memphis Mafia told me about was on Geocache Talk. They have a new page on there. So if you do geocachetalk.com/ Where I Go tutorials.
Look at you just giving them.
I think it's called Where I Go tutorial or Where I Go examples. Anyways, ping Memphis Mafia on this, but they're kind of developing a little tutorial thing or examples for Where I Go, so you can kind of take one of those and then start hacking it up to make developing where it goes a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. I like reverse Where It Goes.
Yeah, those are pretty easy to solve, especially when you use the page to break them. So if you're not aware, there is a page to you just put in the codes and it gets you.
Oh,
that's no fun. I know.
Cheater. All right, so who else?
Cheaters.
There you go. Coon and Bud's in the chat room speaking of. There you go. Hey, Corey Matt, retired guy. I introduced him.
Yep. So retired guy. He introduced me. So he's got a lot of great caches out there. So
was he actually retired before he had that name? Did he was he already retired? And the second part
I'm
is
not sure.
Retired guy's name. That name was not taken in geocache.
Right. Well, retired prof was taken because he's out here, but so I had to go with retired guy. Maybe that's what retired prof chose that because retired guy had had the name.
And if he's been cashing for like 15 years, I mean, you've been retired a long time.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Then
are people retired for 20 years? Does that happen?
that happens.
Does that happen?
Gary's been retired for about that.
Has
So
he?
GBs.
I can't imagine being retired for 20 years. Jesse, when did we get to retire? How many years?
Oh, I can't remember. I figured it
out.
out.
We figured it out.
I don't know, and I forgot.
Was it
'cause
like
it's
17? I think it was 17.
Too far away.
17. No, I see the light. I see it. It's like this big, but I see it. I see the
Long
light.
way away.
I see it. Yes. Sorry.
So
Go ahead.
we got a strip tease from Monkey Brad.
Really? Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
A
So
strip tease. What kind of strip tease? What are you talking about?
so part
you
of
feel like embellish.
it was part of the play. So
Oh,
Monkey Brad was up there as one of the captains as part of the play, and he was trying to get the Bel Air's first mate interested in him, which is my captain's wife, in fact.
mhm.
So it was a funny play, and we met the world's most interesting, the world's most interesting geocacher.
And who's that?
He's the world's most interesting geocacher. Let's see. One of the things is when he submits a cache, reviewers thank him. First to finds come to him.
Wait, so retired? Wait, so retired guy is the guy who created Miss Pac-Man. Sorry, I'm reading the chat room here.
One of his caches, or actually, you know what? Did he create Miss Pac? I know he's got a lot of Miss Pac-Man stuff on his stuff. Maybe he was the one that created it. I know he's got a Miss Pac-Man themed cache out there.
But did he? Somebody created it that caches, so I'm assuming it's him. But is that retired guy? Is that who that is? Somebody in the chat room, to me if you know. Is he in the chat room right now? Is the retired guy in the chat room right now? Maybe yes or no answer quickly.
Hey, Kun and Bud, did the retired guy actually create Miss Pac-Man?
I know the guy who created Miss Pac-Man, I think, is actually a cacher.
Then it might have been him. So
yes, he did.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Okay. But he's not in the chat room right now, is he? I see Gary B. Who's Gary B? Oh, Gary B retired twice in 1988 and 2007. Gary B, you got to call me with that. You can't throw that out here and not explain that. Who retires twice? Seriously, Gary B, give me a call, 808-468-7924. I got to hear this story. Who retires twice?
So I was right, 21 years. So
who?
GBs. Gary B.
21 years? Are you serious?
Yeah.
21. Oh my.
He retired a little early. So.
How old is he?
Well,
I can't imagine spending 20 years cashing. I mean,
so he retired the first time. If he calls in, I'll let him say it. So, but
I mean, that's ridiculous.
He was a helicopter pilot in the Army.
No, wait, we've talked to him. We've talked.
All right.
To him. Yeah.
And then he retired again from HP.
Yeah, he's Ryan Simmel says I retired once, but so yeah, if you're in the military, you could retire. Yes, absolutely, you can retire in the military, but then you usually continue working because the pension's not enough to retire on. But yeah. Wait, U.S. Army 1988. Oh, in 2000, and then in 2007, 73 years old.
Right.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go. That makes sense. There we go. I got a call. Hey, Chad, I have got Bounce on the call. Bounce. Hello, Chad, sir. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
How you doing, Bounce?
Good. So this was my first year to going caching, and I'll say it is the best event that I've ever been to.
Really?
So it was definitely well worth going. I went there, showed up on Wednesday, and every day was full of activities. So, and then trying to figure out puzzles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool, but I was calling because I actually had the chance to cache with Chad over there.
Did you scream
your co-host?
Did you scream his name?
No. But we did a gadget cache there that was actually, I don't know if it's a gadget or a puzzle cache, but it had several stages, and it took us 55 minutes to complete. It was
55
amazing.
minutes.
But it was taking some cachers like 3 hours to complete.
Yep. So that gadget cache is called the Kalanga Cape Gadget Cache. GC code is GC8DQ55.
And it took you an hour to do?
It took us 55 minutes.
That was fast.
And that,
Yeah.
because it was like one of those. I mean, I've taken one like 30 minutes because I'm trying to get something around something, and I have a time limit kind of a thing.
Well, so
Out.
we ran. Not Chad and I, but the group that I was running with ran into Geo Monkey Tiger and MOT Geo
Great.
doing that cache a few nights before, after we did a night cache, and they had already spent an hour and 20 minutes there. And they politely explained to us that we should come back because it'll ruin the experience that you would get. So we basically got rejected on that. And then later I found out that it took them 3 hours to do.
That's ridiculous.
And so we went with Gear Guru, Geonomac 1, Burnside, Bounce, Goblin Dust.
Mm-hmm.
So GB's, Linda #1, Sea Scroll, 18 Vallejo, Winston Forever, and Bible Man Rick. A total of 12 of us were there.
And it took you 55 minutes.
It took us 55 minutes. We're basically splitting some stuff out and getting it. And I would honestly say that for two people doing it alone in 3 hours would actually be a fairly decent time.
Bounce. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Having the 12 of us there, everybody's heads together and figure stuff out probably helped quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
There were some people that was trying to figure it out that actually was there for over an hour the day before and couldn't even get past the ribbon one. And obviously I've seen the ribbon wrapped around the stick a few times. And so I showed that to them and they were like, I'd never would have guessed that. And so having people there that have experience helps.
So being the gadget cache guy that you are, were you impressed by it?
It was a good puzzle. Yeah, I'm not a puzzle person. I do gadget caches, but not puzzles like that. And these puzzles were hard. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I was by myself, it would have probably taken me 6 hours.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'm not great at puzzles.
Did anything you see blow you away? Like, wow, I suck. This guy's better than me. Or were you like, this is amateur hour? I do way better stuff than this.
Oh no! I mean,
I would describe them. I would describe them as different styles. I mean, this bounce bounces is more electronic based and stuff.
Any out there? There was none of those out there.
There's for this cache there weren't any electronic spaces. It was all puzzles and figuring things out so that you can unlock locks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, the way they did it and put it together and the container and everything was amazing. I mean, they did a great job. I just do different caches, so I mean,
right.
There's lots of different styles of caches and different things, and I mean, this was a puzzle cache that had some crazy puzzles and a lot of thought that went into it, and very well put together. So yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I don't think I could have put something like that together.
One person described it as being an escape room in a box. So, which that's a pretty good description.
Okay. Oh, it's good. I'm glad you had fun, Bounce. That's great. Are you going to go again next year?
Yeah, it was great.
That's a heck of a trip for you.
Did Chad have a chance to do the escape room?
Yeah, I did. Did you?
Okay, yeah. And to me, the escape room, versus the escape room in a box versus the real escape room, that was fairly easy because being able to touch stuff and know how stuff works helps me. But something that comes with a puzzle like that other thing was crazy, that cache. So
right,
yeah, it was great. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job on the escape room, and I'll go into a bit more detail on that in a minute.
Okay, well, let's go. All right, we got 5 minutes, Chad. So you better get in the way.
Okay. So,
all right, Bounce. Thanks for calling, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Glad you had a good time.
Thanks. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get a quick brag in there. We got an FTF on GC8DXME Jolly Roger of the Captain Hook. Captain Claw.
Captain Claw. Oh, because you can't say Captain Hook.
Yeah.
The trademarked name, kind of a thing.
So in order to get into the escape room, you needed to have that full treasure map out there for your crew.
Mhm.
Plus, each of the each person had to have all 7 captains stamped cards, and in order to get into the actual escape room, it was a blast. It wasn't like an extremely long escape room because you got to get a lot of people through there. But given that it was something that was put together in literally a week's time.
Mhm.
I mean, they probably took longer to develop it, but
Right, sure.
actual physically putting together in a week's time, it was a pretty awesome escape room. Great experience. Definitely worth doing it. What else?
Go, come on! You got 4.
I found my match. So each person has
match. Yeah.
each person has a button. It had a different border, hats, feathers, eyes, and all that were random. So, and we spun it, and I had him spin it because I was like, I'm going to blame it on you if we don't get a good prize. And I wound up getting the path tags and geocoin for the from the 2017 patron package.
Oh, nice.
So it was pretty nice.
Yeah. How did you find him? Who was it? Give him a shout out at least.
Someone put up a Facebook page for button match, and I literally while I was during the pub crawl, I sat there and went through there. The 10th person down I found, and I didn't have my button on me. Is like, I'm 99% certain that that's my pat tag, and I
who knew?
Hey, I spent a good part of a day looking at people's buttons, and was like, okay, I'm gonna cheat here, and so I bookmarked that, and then came back the next day when I had my pat tag and verified and sent it, and got together and did that. So that was pretty cool.
Did you stay for the raffle and the drawings and stuff? Because we gave away
Yes.
T-shirts and stuff. Did you see the T-shirts we gave away?
Yes, I did.
Who won the T-shirts?
People. I don't know who it was. I didn't win them, so.
Well, that would be ironic if you won it.
Yeah, so I know that I didn't win anything other than this when we spun for the button match.
So somebody actually created a Facebook page to totally work the system. I'm not high and mighty. I say that's awesome. Good for them. God bless. But like somebody actually thought about that and they're like, we could cheat this. Totally cheat the system.
It's
now they
got completely cheating the system because you still have to look, and most people spent a good couple days looking for their match before they decided to do that.
I mean, but how many people are there? How many buttons? 2 people have the same button. I mean, that's the odds.
I would say over 600, and there were about people with buttons, and there could be up to 3 matches. So that's like a 1 in 200, 1 in 300 type of odds when you're looking around. Okay. One of the funny things is good friends of mine in Houston were matches with one of my party members here. So I got a text. It's like I think I'm a match to your friend. Okay, it's like okay, like get these 2 together.
Okay. Anything else there?
Did 2 Geo Arts in Tennessee, a Metal Mayhem and a Crappy Geo Art. The Crappy Geo Art is like the poop emoji. 1 in Alabama, which is the number 3 at the Talladega Motor Speedway. 2 in Georgia, the Georgia Star, and Survivor. So we got a bunch of cashing in on the bookends. Maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 to 350 caches total.
That was my next question. Was how many? What's your total?
So the GBs hasn't finished working on putting all the. So he one of the things that he does is he puts together the caching list so that we can upload the stuff via GSAC.
Nice.
So he hasn't finished doing that yet, but I would say about somewhere between 300 and 350.
Nice. Yeah. Jesse and I actually finally, again this year, crossed over the 1,000 mark for caches in a year. So we didn't, 2 years ago, we didn't do it. And then last year, I'm like, oh, I used to average like 2,200. I used to average. And now
Right.
it's like, I get like 1,200, just because kids getting older, kids get older, it gets harder to do. So, yeah, I think I crossed over like last trip we went, I crossed over the 1,000 mark. So I'm like 1,020 so far this year. But I still have geocaching day to go, which is good. So
I'll be over 1,500 this year. This will be my first. Well, this was my first year breaking 1,000.
Really? Oh yeah.
So.
Last 11 years, I've only had 1 year. No, 2 years. My first year and 2 years ago, where I didn't break 1,000 at least. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to be back in the 1,000 range. So
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad you had fun, Chad. That's awesome.
Had a great time.
I'm glad you had fun. And your wife didn't go, correct? She let you go by yourself, right?
Yeah, she doesn't go caching, so
I know that. Yeah, right.
I mean, she's gone to a couple of megas with me at the Texas Challenge, but she kind of like hung out and did things around the different towns and stuff.
Right. Okay, all right. Well, so there you go. Good job, Chad. Well done, sir. I'm glad you gave away all the swag. I'm glad people came up and said hello to you. And
Oh yeah.
anybody have any advice for the show?
No, there's a lot of great comments about the call-in format and stuff.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Good.
But
Hey, yeah.
everyone seems to love the show. Yay.
Yeah. All right. Well, guess what? Next week, Chad, this is either going to tank or it's going to be awesome because we're going to add a new feature to this show, and I don't know how it's going to work. Much like Cash or Coffee, we're going to add something to the show. We're going to change it up here. We're going to add the One Up Me. Hashtag One Up Me, Chad. And it's a contest. Every month we're going to try and do this, or at least every other month. The One Up Me contest. Next week is going to be FTF fines. This is how it's going to work. You guys got to call in because no one's going to win this if you don't call in. It is a contest. You're going to win a fantastic prize, guys. So the One Up Me FTF fines. I want you guys calling in next week with your best FTF story. The best story, whether it's a cop, whether it's you got hurt, whether it's something happened. Give me your best story. Me, Chad, and Jesse will decide who's got the best story. Because you know what? I have over 400 FTFs. I have a ton of FTF stories. So I may win. I may wind up winning this whole thing. But you know what? I want to hear yours, guys. But this only works if you call in and tell us your FTF stories. So I want to hear them next week. So Jesse's going to be sending it all week through social media. Remind you guys, call in with your FTF stories. And hey, if you haven't signed up for the email notifications, Jesse, how do they sign up for email notifications?
Go to Geocaching Podcast on Facebook. On the left-hand side, there's a link that says email sign up because we're original and we came up with email sign up to click on. Put in your name and your email address. So I don't even need to put in your name. You can if you want us to know who you are, but really just an email address. And every Tuesday, I'll send out an email with what's going on with the show last week, this week, what's coming up, and some extra stuff.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Jess.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
I completed my Jazzmere.
Hey, all
Yay!
Actually,
Congratulations.
Linda #1 and I completed our Jazzmares together on the same cache.
Well done. Well done.
That's awesome.
So if it was an FTF, you could have used it for the contest next week. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
So that's the context next week, guys. One up me. That's what it is, guys. You got to one up the other listeners, or the other listeners, the other callers. So that's what's coming up next week. Hopefully, this new fun thing to show, and then if it does work, every once in a while, I'll do another one up me contest, but it'll be a different theme to it. And again, you got to beat out everybody else to win the prize.
Carrot killers ready to dominate.
There you go. So there you go, guys. That's next week. Everybody, thank you so much for calling in. Hey, thank you so much. Someone wished me a Lashana Tova. Thank you, Wheel, so much. That's Jewish New Year. And actually, Dan told me today. But Chad, thank you so much. Jesse, thank you so much. Oh, Chad.
Coon and Bud said, "What about Lake Lanier?" So yeah, we did Maroon. And I got to give a shout out to Captain John Lanier, who was our boat captain, and he found his first cache with us.
Oh, look at that. There you go. All right. His first cache. There you go. All right, so guys, we will talk to you guys next week. One Up Me contest, FTF finds. Who's going to win a prize next week, Chad? We're going to find out. All right, guys, let's close the show. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our website, geocachingpodcast.com. I can't talk. The archive video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple iTunes, which is going away, and rate, review, and subscribe. I got to figure out I got to update this. We really appreciate it. It really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you subscribe to the show on your favorite viewing platform and subscribe or get notified so you know when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.today.com. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. I'm like so out of this.
Who's tired?
patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Heads Body Company, Practical Geocaching, and PathX.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. I have 15 seconds. That's all we got this week. We'll see you next week. Talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. I hit it right as it ended. See? Got it. Yeah. I like my mouth so dry.
Yeah, so he took over. So there's a guy that had been taking people out to the caches around Lake Lanier.
Yes.
For a number of years as a kind of a little charter side gig.
Yes.
And he retired from that, and he gave it over to this new guy who's been doing it for, I think, about 4 or 5 months now. And while he kind of understood what geocaching was, he had pretty much stayed on the boat and never did a geocache. But he was planning on starting to do one, take his kids to him and stuff. So we actually took him to his first geocache.
Nice.
And first 2 geocaches. He logged 2 of them. So
Sweet. There you go. Well done, sir. You have converted another one. Well done.
Yep.
All right, guys. Let's see. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will talk to you guys next week. Contest. One Up Me. FTF finds. Let's see who's got the best story. I'll be curious to see. Hope people call in. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.